Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Heat and Wrestling Fam. You already know I got some of that sweet and delicious wrestling news cooking up in the oven just for you. And some of that sweet and delicious wrestling news contains where Daniel Bryan might be going after being barred from SmackDown after his loss with Roman Reigns, and a little bit more news just for you. So let's get this video started right now. And alright, Wrestling Fam, the very first piece of wrestling news that I got just for you could wait just 1 second, because Goldie, you are shining back here looking all good and ish. I just gotta give you a little mwah. Back to the wrestling news, ladies and gentlemen. We got some news from Friday Night Smackdown here for watching with me over on Twitter now at the EZQ Nation. We seen that they are going to be having a retro SmackDown. I don't know if they're going to have the fist. I don't know if they're going to have the weird, circle get up, but I'm hoping that, they're going to give us a good, the fist. They're going to give us the fist, not a fisting, but, the fist for the old Friday Night Smackdown. I'm not sure if they're going to be having like old names come. I don't know, but if anybody do, if you want anybody to come back from the past SmackDowns from the past, who would you want it to be? Name it down below in the chat room. And which one would you rather have for the setup? Would you rather have the big fist, or would you rather have the, the ring, the circle thing with the, the thing in the middle? Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've been watching SmackDown, since it's gone up in the WWE. But yeah, they're bringing a retro feel, and I can't wait to see what it be like and what it do and what it smells like. So we're moving on to second piece of news here. Roman Reigns, if you notice, this past Friday, yesterday, he came out to a new theme. So I guess you can say rest in peace to the Shield music, because now Roman has a newer theme, and it's going to take a little time to grow on me. I don't hate it. I do like it, but how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all like his new intro music? If you do, let me know down below, and if you hate it, let me know down below in the comments for the Roman's new intro music. Going on to the third thing that I got for you tonight. Randy Orton says his wife has promised to tell him when to retire. So I guess whenever, Randy retires, it will be whenever Randy Orton's wife, gets tired of looking at him, looking how he looks with the whole, package, close up of his, dangly parts. But yeah, looks like Randy Orton will retire whenever his wife says, you know what, it's time to hang up the boots, come on home, take care of your family, and give some wholesome RKOs to the little ones. Bam, out of nowhere. But yeah, looks like Randy Orton probably, I don't see him retiring anytime soon. I mean, he seems pretty comfortable in his position right now. I mean, come on, the sexy mongoose with the Speedo, that had me laughing with the RK Bros with Matt Riddle. If you're watching along on Friday Night Smackdown with me on Twitter, I'm sorry that the live streams haven't been able to be posted. That's not my fault. I want to keep them up, but for some reason Twitter is just like, you know what, suck it, and we're not gonna post it. But yeah, Randy Orton, his wife, has his testicles and his retirement in her hand. So we'll see where that goes. But moving on to something that is a little concerning for me, because if y'all watch Botchamania, it looks like they could be losing their channel here soon, and it's all because of AEW coming at Botchamania big time with copyright strikes left and right. They are big mad at Botchamania, and it would be a shame to see them go. There was another YouTuber that I used to watch with the WTF, or not WTF, but man, I forgot what it was called. It's been a while since it's been up, but I've been watching Botchamania for a good minute now. And AEW, come on, man. You gotta own up to your botches. It's even being said that on your tape shows, you're editing out all the botches and all the mess ups. Come on, man. It's just having fun. It's the fans. We all know what goes on. You know what I mean? At least the, you know, the smart marks. But, yeah, AEW. Trim it down a bit. Let my boy, you know, do his Botchamania stuff because I love it. I know a bunch of y'all that probably watch me love them as well. So let's show some support for them over on Twitter and also here on YouTube as well, because Botchamania is some funny-ish, and it needs to stay up. I think they're on their third copyright strike, and they're trying to work with AEW right now to try to get it removed. So if y'all know anything different, if they're able to get the copyright strike, you know, removed and the video is back up, let me know so I can go watch it. But yeah, that really sucks, AEW. You need to lighten up a little bit and stop editing out all your botches that you edit out in your shows. We know your dirty little secret. But moving on from that AEW news, that's sad if Botchamania ends up, you know, going bye-bye, because that show has me laughing. I used to show it a lot on Periscope when I first started up. But yeah, moving on from that AEW stuff, now we're moving on to Daniel Bryan banned from SmackDown after his loss with Roman Reigns. And there has been, you know, little snickers here and there about little gossips, you know, here and there about where he's going. And I think, you know, the whole AEW thing is a very, very, I don't think that's going to happen. That would definitely be one hell of a shock to see Daniel Bryan go over to AEW. What I think is going to happen is he's either going to be going to Raw or NXT. I seen, what's his name from NXT, Johnny Gargano, send out a tweet and say, yo, you know, let's go for the title, you know, for, you know, his title that he's holding in NXT. Daniel Bryan, you know, he put a match out there, and I would love to see, I don't know about y'all, but I would love to see Daniel Bryan and Johnny Gargano in a match in NXT, getting a good, I don't know, 20, 25 minute, you know, go ahead, just to, you know, do what they do. They're good wrestlers. Daniel Bryan, I think he's staying in the WWE. I think he's a lifer, but I know he's been trying to wrestle outside of WWE and stuff like that. But it would be a big shock to see him go over to AEW. My fellow people here at the Wrestling Heat, what do y'all think? Do y'all think he'll go to Raw? Because by God, Raw needs a lot of help right now. And NXT, I think he would fit in just right. I mean, look what Finn Balor's been doing, and I think Finn Balor has been getting paid the same as he was being paid on the main roster, and I think they would do the same thing for Daniel Bryan, and I think that would be one hell of a cop for him to go to NXT, but I don't know. Let's see what y'all think. Let's see what happens. Only time will tell. So we just got to sit and wait and see what goes down, peeps. So going on from Daniel Bryan, going on to this, I touched on this a little bit in my last video with Mickie James. WWE shot down Mickie James' pitch for an all-female brand because women, and the reason why I brought up what I said in my last video about women's wrestling not making any money, that's the same thing that I put down here. And also, Mick Foley, he chimed in at one point after stuff that went down over on Twitter. Mick Foley says, on Twitter, Dear Vince McMahon, an all-women's brand needs to happen in WWE unless you want AEW to beat you to the point. But I believe we do already have an all-women's brand. What was that? I forgot. WoW? Or I don't know. It's been a while since I looked it up. But there's also Marie Kanellis. She chimed in and said there was another promotion that already has a all women's brand as well. So I mean, for WWE to do it, I would love for them to do it because I think the women do, have money, and I think they deserve at least a pay-per-view or two, or at least some kind of weekly, thing for the all women's brand. I would love to see, all the women in WWE, besides a few of them that I think needs a little bit more, practice or, training. But I would really love to see, some awesome storylines with like Naomi, and I wouldn't mind seeing her going against Shannon Baszler at some point on like a 1-on-1. I wouldn't mind, so I don't know. There's a lot of matches that I would like to see in the women's division, especially whenever Becky Lynch comes back, because, whew, I love Becky. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all think that WWE should, invest more into their women's division? I think they do. I deserve, some of the women, they've been killing it, like, I don't know, like, let me back up here a second and say, ever since, like, Becky Lynch and, what's her name, Ronda Rousey left the WWE, it seems like there was a big void. And, Charlotte Flair, she's good at what she does. Asuka, she's awesome. Shayna Baszler, she's awesome if she was able to do what, she was made to do, and which is, kick some ass, tap some people out, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. She's a badass, legit fighter, MMA. But, yeah, folks, I think WWE needs to get out of the 1930s and, give these women, some good TV time, or at least a brand to their own, to where they can build on stories like going on to Raw or to SmackDown, like a little filler here and there. I don't know, folks. What do y'all think? Let me know down below. I would really love to get y'all's, input on this particular thing with Mickie James, with her pitching the all women's pay-per-view or all women's, Oh, it was also said that she pitched, Evolution 2. And WWE pretty much said that is never going to happen again. Just throwing that out there. If you're going to get mad at anybody, don't get mad at the women. Get mad at WWE, because they're obviously on some bullshit whenever it comes to the women. At least that's my take on it. I'll leave it up to you. But, to come out with your own, decisione. But we're going to be moving on to the last thing that we have here. This is Jason Jordan. We know he's been out with a neck injury. He's been doing behind the scenes stuff. And it looks like, reportedly, he's been promoted to head producer in WWE. So I guess we can blame him for some of the BS that goes on in Raw, because I believe that's where he's mostly got his hands at. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he has been promoted supposedly to head producer of the WWE. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think it's true? You think it's false? Let me know in the comments down below. And pretty much this is the end of the video. This is all that I got for you for right now. Working on some other stuff. So hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you find any of this newsworthy, bam, bam, leave it a thumbs up, a thumbs down if you hate it. And if you hate it, let me know down below. Let me know if there's anything that I can change up for you, to make this a little bit more pleasurable for you. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for your watch time. And thank you for coming from Rest in Peace Periscope over to here to YouTube to support your boy. Got nothing but love for y'all. Got nothing but love for everybody that watches these videos and leaves them a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I still love you anyway. And still miss you, Mr. Suds, in the comments and in the live streams. But have a good weekend. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Wash your hands. Be safe out there. Keep your family safe. And you should already know to forever and always, baby, keep it just a little bit too sweet, baby. And I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
Fourth back is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the with the champion right now with the title. Eddie, get in this real quick,
Getting out
bro.
of NXT.
Woo!